Happy New Year everyone. In today's video, I'd like to show you my at-home workout setup which has caused my physique transformation and has also helped me to develop a moderate level of strength. I'll show you all the equipments that I have, how much each of them cost, what purpose I use them for, and finally if they are worth it. Starting with the gymnastic rings. The gymnastic rings is really the most important and versatile piece of equipment that I have. They can be used to do all sorts of upper body exercises from basics such as pull-ups, dips, push-ups to more advanced exercises such as front levers and back levers. With rings, you are only limited by your imagination, and I can say that the rings have played probably the most significant part in my transformation so far among all the other equipments. My pair of rings cost me about 2100 INR or 25 USD, and I strongly believe that the rings are probably the best equipments for its price, and I highly recommend it to everyone who's trying to work out on a budget. And while we are talking about rings, I think it's very important that I show you how I actually hang them, the setup, because if you can't hang the rings you can't really use them, and my setup with rings specifically is a bit unconventional. Whenever I post any clips of me doing weighted calisthenics, I get comments like how strong my door frame is because it's holding up so much weight. So it's not really my door frame, it's the iron collapsible grate of my apartment. This is where I actually used to do my pull-ups before I got my rings, but currently I simply hang my rings from here and it can withstand a lot of weight and it just works. The only slight problem is that I can't really extend my legs fully while I'm hanging, but it's more of an annoyance than a big problem, so I guess I have to work with what I have. Alright, let's move on to the next equipments. And since we were talking about weighted calisthenics, let me show you all the weights I have. So I have a total of 8 5 kg or 11 pounds weight plates that I bought from Amazon, and in total they weigh 40 kg or about 90 pounds. I didn't buy all 8 plates at the same time. I bought 4 in 2021 and I bought another 4 this year in 2024. Before I had these proper weights, I used to use bricks as weight, but as you can imagine, they are not very practical when it comes to training. So I've got rid of the bricks as I got these weights, and there have been such an improvement in the quality of training, and they have helped me to build a foundation of strength, which I'm sure will be helpful for my future training. So in terms of cost, all 8 of them in total, they cost me about 4000 INR or about 47 USD. I also have 2 small dumbbells, each weighing about 2.5 kg each or 5.5 pounds each, and they in total cost me about 400 INR or 5 USD, and all of them together make my total weights as 45 kg or 100 pounds. I highly recommend that if you're training at home, you definitely need some weight, and even if your main goal is calisthenics, because doing weighted calisthenics can really help you to build a solid base of foundational strength, which can help you to do more advanced skills later on. And you don't really need a whole lot of weight unless you want to do squats and deadlifts, then you do need a whole lot of weight, but you can really work with only 50 pounds if you're creative enough and get pretty good gains. And of course, to do weighted calisthenics, I have my weight belt, which cost me about 700 INR or 8 USD. It's not the best, I would say. The metal chain is quite small and it's not very comfortable, especially when I'm putting on a lot of weight. But I guess that's kind of expected for its price. It does the job and it serves its purpose, so I guess it's okay. The next equipment on the list is my set of parallettes. They are quite useful for doing deficit push-ups and more importantly pike push-ups or handstand push-ups with full range of motion. They also protect my wrist while training planche, as my wrist mobility kind of sucks, and they cost me about 1700 INR or 21 USD. This equipment is not as important as the other ones. I guess you can substitute this with rings to get the similar benefits such as increasing your range of motion or protecting your wrist, though that comes with the cost of instability. So if your goal is just strictly hypertrophy, or you just want to be fit, like general strength training, general fitness is your goal, then obviously you don't really need this. But if your goal is to get really good at calisthenics, then I highly recommend spending the money, because I think they are quite worth it. Before I had my parallettes, I used to use books to increase my range of motion for my pike push-ups and normal push-ups, but after getting these parallettes, my quality of training has improved quite a lot. Next on the list is my tub of chalk, which is not really an equipment, but this is an absolute necessity for a high quality training. Finally, and also not an equipment, but something that deserves a very special mention, is my bag. This is my old HP laptop bag. Other than storing my gymnastic rings and dumbbells, it also serves two very important training purpose. One, I can wear this bag and put some weight in it to do weighted push-ups and rows. I can use this to progressively overload my weighted dips and pull-ups, because I can't put the dumbbells in the weightlifting belt, right? So I have to put them in the bag. And also I can use this bag to do some free weight movement such as bicep curls. So that's all the equipments that I have. Literally, I don't have anything else that I use for my training. So in total, they add up to about 8,900 INR or 105 USD. Obviously, it's not as effective as a fully equipped gym, but it does show that you don't really need a whole lot of money or equipments to at least get started and get some results. Maybe not the most optimal results, but also not nothing. So that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you train at home and what equipments you consider to be essential. Like and subscribe if you want to, and bye.